Electronic Arts, you absolute pussies. Like who would have thought? Who would have thought we'd be here talking about the epitome of corporate greed when it comes to EA Sports? And yeah, no, obviously no hate toward the developers. You can only do what you're told to do, essentially what you're forced to do by the cucks in the corporate offices that get all the bonuses and whatnot. But yeah, it's pathetic, and I didn't think this would be my first thing I'd be uploading to this channel, but here we are. And I know my opinion doesn't mean much because I'm not like a big content creator, but I am a player of these games. I've played every I've been getting every Madden when it comes out for 20 plus years, and I'm 26 years old, so I play in some capacity. And then like Madden 26 was the first Madden I didn't buy upon release in like 12, 13 years. um and I bring up Madden because obviously college football, Madden, and what's happening in college football, it's probably going to come to Madden. And if you're not caught up with what happened, you're probably not watching this video if you are, because everybody whose opinion matters in terms of the Madden space has talked about it. But yeah, I didn't think this would be my first video on this channel. This is gonna be a Madden channel when Madden 27 comes out. I've always wanted to do this for years. I've played Ultimate Team for like really heavily, really seriously about 9, 10 years now. I have waned off a little bit in the last couple years, but I've gotten a big itch for Madden 27, and it's sad that the year is gonna start out like this when I want to do this because yeah, um, just the fact that they know that people are buying the game for Dynasty mode most of the time. Like all the Ultimate Team modes, we know we're spending the money. You go into Ultimate Team knowing that you're gonna be heavily coaxed and given a large advantage to spend money. And that's just what it is. If you're a dynasty player or a franchise player, you probably don't do that. You don't care about it. You can just avoid the mode altogether. You don't want to go into North Korea and get taken prisoner. Don't go to North Korea. That was the relationship between dynasty and franchise players and Ultimate Team. But now that dam is breaking. That glass house, I guess, has got some cracks and the water's starting to come in. It's not the fact that it is kind of the fact that you added microtransactions whatsoever to the mode. But it was even weird when they were handing out like franchise points or whatever for pre-order bonuses in recent years. But now, with the taking away the sliders for coach development, putting it behind a paywall, like it's not about that specifically. It obviously it's about like what does that mean going forward? Because when you're doing that, and they've all said it, like Bordeaux obviously said it, MMG, they've all said it. These modes are sandboxes, dynasty modes, and we're a million percent sure this is going to come to franchise mode. Um, these modes are sandboxes. They're supposed to be played your way, and like look at 2K, like you can control absolutely everything. Like even look at WWE, like that shit. You can do like whatever you want, and the fact that you're going to punish people, it's the simple fact that you're going to punish people that have jobs, and can't play forever. Was it C4 that did a video or a simulation? Because I haven't actually watched it myself, but it's been referenced and I've seen it on Twitter. Like play simmed Force One like 10 straight years or something of winning every game, every national championship, and he got to a level 48. And you can pay $100 to get to level 100. So like, yeah, people are gonna keep settings on normal, or in some absolute psychopaths will put it to slowest if they want like a true grind. But video games aren't always about grinding. Like when I was a couple years, I'm only 26, but like even just a couple years ago, I was like, oh, I'm playing every video game because I want to be the best at it. But as you kind of age, and not everybody does it, and sometimes it's flip flop, but like video games just become less important. Obviously, like I still play them, they just don't hold as big a part of my life as they used to. Um, and like people don't want to sit down and grind for 4 hours a night. They want to play their modes the way that they want to, and like I respect the mindset of wanting to grind and wanting to do this and that, but when you take away that ability to play the mode your way and then paywall it, like lick my balls. Lick the entire community's balls. Because what's next? Like, there's a million different ways they could go with it. And again, 100% sure this is coming to Madden. And I do want to do NHL content on here too, because like NHL is the game I play the most, honestly, since I've started playing Madden less. But we'll see how that goes with me having a big Madden itch this year. Like whenever NHL gets online franchise again, hopefully by the time that I'm 40, it's already been gone. What, since the Xbox One came out? So, uh, we're looking at what, 12, 13 years there. Has it really been that long since online? Or I don't remember. It's been too long. Regardless, I'm sure when that gets an online franchise mode eventually, it shit like that is gonna be in there. And I don't know. I just think it's important because again, like my voice obviously pales in comparison to like the MMGs, even though I'm 1-0 against MMG and Madden and Bordeaux and Bangle and all those guys that we've all been watching for years. Like I've been watching MMG since I was 18. I've been watching Bangle around the same time frame. RBT, all those guys. But I think it's important for everybody to make their voice known, and it's up to you how you want to do that. So, like, you can tweet the hashtag CFB Play Don't Pay. You can make videos about it, and I think it's really important for everyone to kind of get out there and make their voice heard. And like they know this is happening. Um, MMG brought up a point when he made a video about it, as they did something of the same vile nature well, like 9 years ago or something with the Star Wars game. I've never fucking watched the Star Wars, dude. I don't know anything about Star Wars games. They did something on there. People bitched about it, rightfully so, and they removed the whatever microtransactions. And like we can do that. And I think it's paramount that we do, because they would end up losing way more money at this point than they'd gain uh, from this shit that is just dumb, and I don't know how many people would buy, but the option to buy it shouldn't even be there. You should just be able to do it. And like the not even the partnership, but like the buyout. I guess it's a buyout. The unfathomable amount of money that the Saudis just put into EA. Like we can't prove that the Saudi leadership, ownership of whoever the committee is that went with EA is doing this and is like heading this. I mean, they probably are. Um, and when you make that big of an investment, you're going to look for everywhere that you can squeeze money out of. And unfortunately, that cancer of microtransactions from Ultimate Team, which again, I am 100% guilty of indulging in, but that's my choice. There's no hiding in that mode that if you spend money, you're going to benefit. And again, that's why people stay away from those modes. But the fact that that cancer is spreading now, and for college football, it's spread to the heart, and that's dynasty mode. Because dynasty mode is, again, that's why people are buying college football. And like dynasty mode is such a much more in-depth mode than franchise mode, so it's almost like an entirely different game. And hopefully franchise mode for Madden this year is as good as it's being sold out to be. But like the major thing here, well, not the major thing is what we've talked about, but like just what a fucking terrible, pathetic excuse for a company, because we know EA is the walking, living, breathing epitome of American corporate greed that we're seeing all around us these days. To have your content creators, all the names we just mentioned, go out, um, like they are your face. They are essentially are your faces of advertising and marketing for these games. Like especially Bordeaux, because he's known as the college football guy. You have them go to your events, sell all this stuff, and I'm not saying any of them were lying, but you're basically not allowing them to tell their entire opinion about the stuff. And you don't even like that's one thing. You didn't even tell them that this is happening. You didn't even tell them those microtransactions are going to be in Dynasty and Road to Glory mode. So you're also making them look like shit because people at first were going to think that they knew about this. Why wouldn't they tell us? Why wouldn't they tell the fans, the public, the people that play the game, the people that subscribe to these dudes and give them their career and all this money they make from YouTube? And thankfully Bordeaux got ahead of it, because none of them knew. So like, how much of a piece of shit company do you have to be to even consider doing that to people? I don't know. I did not want this to be my first video on here. I've got another channel. It's called the Social Network. That's what this layout here is. I just didn't change it because that's what I got right now. But yeah, I'll be doing I'll still be doing Madden content next month. Like this little strike doesn't mean you have to not play the game, but you certainly shouldn't pay for that shit in Dynasty and Road to Glory. And you should absolutely make your voice heard. But with that, appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. I'm assuming this will be my only upload on here. If you did watch this, if you care, probably my only upload on here until whatever series of Ultimate Team I decide to do next month. If you came over from my other channels and stuff, appreciate you very much. Thank you for the support. See you guys next time. I guess see you next month. I would say happily that it's Madden season, but EA's shittery is not seasonal, it's year round. I'll talk to you guys later.